Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I'm going to review The Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Now, I picked this up recently, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the movie itself, the picture quality, and if it's worth the pickup. Let's get to it. So I picked up The Rise of the Planet of the Apes with the Walmart bundle deal. So they're actually selling both ape films in 4K for $29 combined. Now this comes with the 4K copy, the Blu-ray, as well as the digital copy for both films. So I just want to get that out of the way that this is a great deal for less than $15 a piece. Now on to the movie. Now this is actually my favorite Apes movie of all the Apes movies, including the old ones. I really like the approach they took with this. It's a prequel, so you know exactly where everything came from. You know how Caesar came about. I thought James Franco's performance in this was fantastic. I thought his father's performance was fantastic in this. I think the movie is really engaging, really gripping, and it gets you to really kind of fall in love with Caesar like James Franco's character does. So on the third act, when things start to change a bit for the worst, I guess you could say, you feel for James Franco, and you also feel for Caesar. You feel the abandonment. But overall, I just think this is a fantastic film. Now let's get to the picture quality, what you guys really came here for. So this is a 2K digital intermediate, upscaled to 4K. So you're not going to get anything ridiculous here. Now there is a nice increase in depth. There is a nice increase in detail, especially on Caesar. Like when Caesar is a little baby chimp, the little hair follicles on him are really easy to make out, and it's actually really crazy to see the fur. And if you go back and forth between the Blu-ray and the Caesar's hair, you could tell a huge difference. Now there definitely is an increase in detail in other aspects. When James Franco is where he works in the laboratory, there is a lot of detail in the lab equipment. Then there's a lot of detail on the other chimps that are being used for experimentation, especially the second chimp that goes in. Now, the star of the show here, again, is the HDR as usual. The HDR in this is very nice. Now, there's a lot of really beautiful shots in this movie. So, for example, the first time they take Caesar out to the park and he runs up the tree, and it's actually like a montage of 3 years or 5 years goes by as he's running up the tree, and they, make all these scenes go together of him just climbing, and he ages as he climbs, and it is breathtaking. Between the HDR and between the 4K resolution, that scene is breathtaking. It really does look amazing, and that's one of the scenes that really blew me away. Now, overall, there are some soft shots in this. I found the first shot of the movie to be the softest for some reason, when it seemed like it should have been sharp because it was a nice jungle scene. But besides that, the HDR shines in the greens outside. The HDR really shines in the third act with the fight on the bridge. It gets really crazy there, and the colors do pop off the screen. But again, this is not reference material. I'm just going to flat out say it. It's not reference material, but it's definitely a nice upgrade. Now, the black levels on this are very good. I actually found the black levels on the 1080p to be very good, but overall black levels were very good. So when the apes are locked up and Caesar's locked up in the cages, it's actually very hard to make out what's going on in the 1080p because it's super dark. I think a little overly dark. In this, it's a lot easier to make out what's going on. You can see the wear and tear on the cages, and you can really see the inside, the filthiness of the cages themselves. Anyway, guys, that's really all I have to say. I do think it's a nice upgrade for the price. Considering it's less than $15 a piece, I think it's a good upgrade. But for full price, I really wouldn't wait. I would wait for a sale. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video tonight. Please throw me a thumbs up if you did, and please subscribe down below for more content in the future. Have a good night, guys. Hit me with your